Hello, I'm Susan McCullen, intuitive astrologer, and today we're going to talk about the fabulous Sun conjuncting Mars in the sign of Scorpio. Super powerful energy, particularly because Mars is a co-ruler of Scorpio, and this energy insists on truth. And there's a lot of power, a lot of passion, a lot of illumination for bringing truth to the surface, for releasing everything that is not helpful, is not truthful, is not authentic, and for manifesting, for bringing forth your deepest desires. Scorpio is a super powerful sign, super passionate, and we need people to bring forth their authentic selves now and share their vision, share their manifestations, share their energy with the world. And that's what Mars and the Sun conjunct in Scorpio want to do. So the actual conjunction was exact on the 16th of November, but the Sun and Moon are traveling together until about the 28th. Now, it's not just confined to that time, because the Mars gets a reset every time it's conjuncted by the Sun, and it carries that reset through for the next year. So this Scorpio energy for truth and passion and expressing your authentic self, for seeing on the planet what's true, what's not, what's being cloaked, what do we need to bring to light. It's a super powerful energy for our next year. So let's do a deep dive and find out more about this. Wow, Mars is the planet of fire. It's powerful, it's dynamic, it wants to move, it wants to take action. And when it gets energized by the Sun, it's supercharged. And so this energy in Scorpio wants us to dig deep and get to the truth. And it wants us to express and be our authentic selves. Because for Scorpio, nothing but the truth will do. So, a personal story. This conjunction is exactly on my natal Mars. So that's super dynamic for me, has never occurred in my lifetime and will never occur again. So I was having a lot of headaches, and Mars and the sign that it rules, Aries, rules the head. And looking at the world situation, I was mostly feeling grief and also really focusing on doing my inner work so I'm not projecting out into the world, and also acknowledging my sadness. And I did a deep dive and I realized that I am really angry at all of the corruption, all of the deceit, all of the subterfuge, all of the cloaking of the bad stuff. And it's coming to light now, and it's pretty shocking, and it's rough on everybody. And I realized with this anger that it can be rocket fuel, and that is really what Mars is good at, is turning anger into rocket fuel for action. I have a lot of squares in my natal chart, and they have powered me to do a lot of things that I really was not comfortable in doing. But squares don't let you just sit. It's too uncomfortable. You have to take action, or things can really get pretty twisted inside and in your life. So I have taken action in spite of fears. And I realized that the action that I needed to take was to start an astrology podcast. Well, here I am. This is number 2. The idea is that for years I've helped people as an astrologer and as a nurse. And I had a limited effect. I'm also a singer, songwriter, and that energy has gone out further because once you record something and put it out, it has untold echoes. So I knew that I needed to do a podcast, and I've known it for years. And I was too scared to do it. And the way I experienced that was a lot of fatigue. So when we're tamping down an energy that's trying to come through, there can be things like headaches, there can be things like grief, not great things happening in your life. And also it's really, really tiring to hold down an energy that wants to be born. So I don't know if you relate to that at all. I think it's a pretty common thing to be uncomfortable with speaking our truth. And if there's one thing that Scorpio insists on, it's speaking our truth, being authentic, getting to the truth, even if it means doing a deep dive into the underworld, figuring out what the truth is, and then moving it along. So this conjunction of Sun and Mars in Scorpio has some beautiful helping aspects. It has a sextile to Pluto in Capricorn and a trine to Neptune in Pisces. And Neptune is ethereal energy. It's compassionate, it's dreamy, it's magical, and it is feeding this Sun-Mars conjunction. And then Pluto is the co-ruler of Scorpio along with Mars. And Pluto is also feeding that need for truth and the need to tear down what isn't working and make the ground fertile for the seeds of change, for the things that will arise up like the firebird, like the phoenix, and bring in the new. So there are things that often stand in our way, and these things need to be released in order to move forward with grace, with ease. And some of these things are people that bring you down, people that gaslight you, people that don't support and appreciate your authentic self. Also old habits that are working against that new you that you're trying to birth. There are maybe circumstances that are constraining and limiting you. And you also might have physical stuff that needs to go. When you're clogged up with old stuff, it's really hard to birth the new you and to let the universe give you the new stuff that it wants to give you if you're already full. So clean out that basement, clean out your closet, get rid of this stuff and let it bless someone for whom it's new stuff. And maybe it's part of their new chapter in their journey. So you have magic inside of you. Every single being has magic inside of you. And there is something that wants to come out into the world and help our transformation. And this energy can look any one of a number of ways. And it's unique to you, and you're the only one that can bring this through and help create this new world that we all want to live in, where it's fair for everybody, place for everybody at the table, inclusiveness, appreciation of diversity, all these good things. We need you to do whatever your unique and beautiful piece is. So you might think, well, it's pretty tiny what I'm thinking of. Or maybe on the other hand, you're like, wow, it's so big, I don't know where to start. And the thing is, you do one thing, and then that can lead to another thing, and then that can lead to another thing. So you don't have to know the how of it all at once. So here we are on this precipice of this amazing new world. And everyone can contribute something. And imagine throwing a stone out into a pond, and the ripples go on and on and on. And the harmonics and the resonance, it goes out into the universe, and it can do untold good. You are that powerful. You are that magical. So I really encourage you to just take the bull by the horns, take the bit between your teeth, or whatever else old aphorism I can share with you, and let something beautiful come through you. And let the old things be washed away. And right now on the planet, there is extraordinary help that is available. There is extraordinary change present. This energy for transformation is really powerful. And I hope that you will say yes to birthing whatever that is inside of you that wants to come through. It really is a phenomenal time to be on the planet. I am going to share a song with you. It's from my 2000 album, It's All Here, and it's how I named the album. The song is It's All Here. And it's about really being who we are and letting the world see who we are. So as this energy carries through the year, and very potently carries through that Thanksgiving weekend and the full moon on the 27th, Monday, this is an amazing time to let the world see who the authentic you is and what you have to give, what you have to share. We are all here to help each other on our path. So, thank you so much for listening. I'm also going to tuck in, excuse me, a very brief little bit of sunshine energy that came through when I powered up my computer and I was backlit by the sun. And I thought, this is magic. I'm going to share this moment. Thank you so much. Hello. I was sitting with the sun at my back before shifting to a better seat for my Astro podcast. And I saw this coming in over my head. And I thought, well, wow, that's pretty magical. So I'm just taking a moment here to really soak this in and to share with you what's coming down to us all the time. Look at the prism. Look at all the colors of the rainbow, which is us as a people, as a planet. So, très cool. Hello, this is my painting fiery star. And I envision this as Mars being illuminated, activated, energized by its wonderful conjunction with the sun. And it's going to carry this energy through for the next year until it has its next conjunction. And so this is supporting us in taking action, being dynamic, and getting things done. Yes. I'm going to sing a song for you. It's called It's All Here. It's on my 2000 album, It's All Here. And it is about we've got everything now. And if we appreciate what we have, that which is not manifest, that which is out in that beautiful plasma field, can come into us. So, but we got to appreciate what we have, say thank you, and let it all in. So, it's all here. Grace is the way I am here standing clear, waiting the night for the soul to appear. What do I hope is the life for me now? Beauty and bliss are the words for me now. Oh, how my heart sings to the turning of the year, and how my soul leaps as I know that it's all here, it's all here. Now is the time for the thought, for the spark, lighting the flame to extinguish the dark. Where is the love of the great for the sun? Here for all time I am made into one. Oh, how my heart beats to the turning of the year, and how my soul leaps as I know that it's all here, it's all here. Now is the time that the soul finds its rest, ready the mind to recover the best, beating the drum of the life of the chest. Wild and untamed, I uncover the breast. Oh, how my heart leaps to the turning of the year, and how my soul sings as I know that it's all here. Oh, how my heart leaps to the turning of the year, and how my soul sings as I know that it's all here, it's all here, it's all here, it's all here, it's all here.